Hi, first and second grade. This is your music lesson for the week after Easter. And I hope that you guys had an awesome Easter weekend, spending some time with your family, maybe singing some songs. I got some awesome videos back from some of you listening to the Beethoven Symphony that we listened to last time, and some beautiful artwork on every movement. That was so cool that you spent some time listening to Beethoven. That was really, really awesome. I also saw Kelly, you sent me a great video of you practicing your papaya song. That made me really happy. So today I would like to start and have my ukulele. I'm going to start and I'm going to sing you a song called I Know My Redeemer Lives. It's a song, an Easter song. So I think it would be a good song for us to sing around this time. What do you think? I know that my Redeemer lives. Glory, glory, hallelujah. What comfort that sweet sentence gives. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Shout on, pray on, we're gaining ground. Glory, glory, hallelujah. The dead's alive and the lost is found. Glory, glory, hallelujah. He lives, who once was dead. Glory, glory, hallelujah. He lives, everlasting head. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Shout on, pray on, we're gaining ground. Glory, glory, hallelujah. The dead's alive and the lost is found. Glory, glory, hallelujah. He lives to bless me with his love. Glory, glory, hallelujah. He lives to plead for me above. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Shout on, pray on, we're gaining ground. Glory, glory, hallelujah. The dead's alive and the lost is found. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Glory, glory, hallelujah. So last time we talked about a new musical word called accelerando, and that word means getting faster. I hope that you remember and you were shouting out to your computer or your iPad. Accelerando means we're getting faster in music, okay? And I saw that you guys are reading a story called Bear Snores On. I love that story, and I feel like we're all kind of bears right now. We're all sort of hibernating inside our different caves, right? And so I thought I would do a grizzly bear song, okay? So the first thing I want to do is teach you the words of the song. We're not even going to worry about the rhythm. We'll do that in a minute. And the song goes like this. Now, what you need to do is keep the beat for me, okay? So you can do it as a clap, or on your legs, or on your table, whatever you want. Okay, I'm going to do this as a pat, okay? Here's your beat. Grizzly bear, oh grizzly bear, is sleeping in a cave. Please be very quiet, very, very quiet. If you wake him, if you shake him, you must be so brave. Shh. Okay, so that's the poem. It rhymes. Let's do it one more time, and you can do it with a different way of keeping the beat, or put it on your head, whatever you want. Grizzly bear, oh grizzly bear, is sleeping in a cave. Please be very quiet, very, very quiet. If you wake him, if you shake him, you must be so brave. Shh. All right, so now what I think we're going to do is try an accelerando for the whole poem, okay? So that means I'm going to get faster and faster and faster. That means that your beat is also going to get faster, but you have to stay with the words. Ready? Here we go. Grizzly bear, oh grizzly bear, is sleeping in a cave. Please be very quiet, very, very quiet. If you wake him, if you shake him, you must be so brave. So we still heard the beat every single time on every word, right? If you wake him, if you shake him, you must be so brave. Okay, so now what we just did was the beat. The beat, and there are 4 beats in a measure. Grizzly bear, oh grizzly bear. That was 1, 2, 3, 4. That was ta, 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 ta. Can you say ta, 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 ta with me? 1, 2, ready, go. Ta, 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 ta. Now we're going to say grizzly bear, oh grizzly bear. Okay? 1, 2, ready, go. Grizzly bear, oh grizzly bear. So how many words fit, or how many parts of the word fit in each beat? Grizzly bear, oh grizzly bear. So there's 2 parts of the word for each beat. Ti, 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 ta. So we have grizzly bear, oh grizzly bear, sleeping in a cave. Please be very quiet. Ti, 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 ta, ta. All right, so now it's time for us to write some of the words. I'm going to pause right here, and then next time I come back, the words will be on my board. Okay, so I have added the words for our song, and I've also added some rhythms. Now, what is the difference between rhythm and beat, you might ask? So the beat is what we've been clapping this whole time. When we clap the beat, it sounds like this. Right? But the rhythm is what goes over the beat. The rhythm is what carries the song. So the rhythm follows the words, okay? So the beat goes on, but the rhythm changes with the words. Got it? So let's do the rhythm for our song. And don't worry about these letters for now. We're going to learn something new in just a second. Let's just do the poem again with our beat behind it. Clapping. 1, 2, ready, go. Grizzly bear, oh grizzly bear, is sleeping in a cave. Please be very quiet, very, very quiet. If you wake him, if you shake him, you must be so brave. And that's it. So that means that our rhythm is ti 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 ta. Ti 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 ta ta. Ti 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 ta ta. Ti 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 ta. That's it. Okay? That's your rhythm. The beat is just what goes on underneath, like the heartbeat of the song. Ti 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 ta. Got it. All right, so now what are these letters over here? Okay, so we have a first letter up here. It's P. What do you think P stands for? P stands for piano. Now, not like the instrument piano, but piano means soft. So I think that this song is a little bit scary because it's about waking up a bear. Now, in the story, Bear Snores On, you had lots of different sounds, right? You had sounds like popcorn crackling, and people would come into the bear's cave and make lots of different kinds of noises, but he never woke up, did he? Until the springtime. So think about some of those sounds. Some of them were soft, some of them were a little bit soft, not that loud. Some of them were really, really loud, and he still snored, right? He still kept sleeping. So now I want to add some sounds and loud sounds and soft sounds to our song, and these are called dynamics. Can you say dynamics? Dynamics, and that's just a fancy word for music, loudness or softness, okay? So P stands for piano, and that's the softest one that we have, okay? Let's speak the first line, piano, softly. 1, 2, ready, go. Grizzly bear, oh grizzly bear, is sleeping in a cave. Pretty good. All right, so that's soft. Now, MP means mezzo piano. Mezzo piano means medium soft. So it's not that soft. It's definitely a little bit louder than regular piano, but it's still pretty soft. So maybe not a whisper, but a little bit higher than a whisper. Can we try a mezzo piano line? So our mezzo piano line is please be very quiet, very, very quiet. Let's do that one together. 1, 2, medium soft. Please be very quiet, very, very quiet. Very good. Now, you can tell we're getting louder as we go down. So this next one, F, that stands for forte. And forte means loud and strong, right? Just like a bear if he caught you. So that forte line sounds like this. 1, 2, ready, and if you wake him, if you shake him. One more time. If you wake him, if you shake him. That's louder, right, than the previous ones? Okay, and now this last one, we're getting louder and louder and louder as we go down the song. This loudest one is double F. That's fortissimo. And that means it's the loudest one that we do. So this one is the loudest one. And can I hear your loudest voices? We're going to say, you must be so brave. You must be so brave. All right, can we do the whole thing? We're going to get louder as we go through. And there is a word for getting louder that whole time. That word is crescendo. Everybody say crescendo. Crescendo kind of sounds like creciendo, which means growing, right, in Spanish. So crescendo, I'll write it over here. In a moment when we do this song, I want you to keep the beat in your heart like this. And you're going to speak the words with your mouth, and you're going to get louder and louder with every line. Okay, ready? 1, 2, ready, piano. Grizzly bear, oh, grizzly bear is sleeping in a cave. Please be very quiet, very, very quiet. If you wake him, if you shake him, you must be so brave. Okay, that's it. Dynamics. Good job. So the last thing I want you guys to do today is to practice writing your own music, your own rhythms with crescendo markings, with your dynamics of forte and piano. So don't worry about mezzo forte and mezzo piano and fortissimo. For today, you can just do forte or piano, and we're going to add a crescendo. Now, a crescendo, you can write into music without writing this very long word. You can tell your musicians, your singers, that you want their sound to grow by drawing a symbol that looks like this. It's growing, see? I just quickly wrote a little song right here for you guys. If I didn't do anything with my dynamics, it would be kind of a boring song. It would sound like this. Ta, ta, toe, ta, ti, ti, toe, ta, 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 ti, 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 toe. You know, it's fine. But now that we know how to write dynamics and crescendo and forte and piano, we can make the music a lot more interesting. So I'm going to say I want my music to start piano, soft. So I'm going to put a P right here where we start. So it would sound like ta, ta, toe, ta, ti, ti, toe. And now my second line, I'm going to make that line forte. So I'm going to put an F at the beginning of my line so that my singers know to sing that one loud. Ta, 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 ti, 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 toe. Right? So I have one piano line, one forte line. Now, if I want to get really fancy, and I definitely want to get fancy, I'm going to add a crescendo. So I think I want to add my crescendo on the end of my first line. So it would sound like this. Ta, ta, toe, ta, ti, ti, toe, ta, 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 ti, 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 toe. Right? So I started getting louder at the end of my first line, and so that I was forte by the time I got to my forte section. So that's just one of the ways that you can start writing dynamics and expression into your music. So it's not just boring rhythm that we're doing over and over again. Now I'm going to tell you one more thing, and then I'll let you guys go. You can also write the opposite of a crescendo, which is a decrescendo. That means getting softer. So if crescendo is growing, decrescendo is shrinking. So how do we write a line that looks like it's shrinking? Like this. Decrescendo is the exact opposite. Decrescendo. So you learned 4 new words today. 1, 2, 3, 4 new words today. Crescendo, decrescendo, forte, and piano. And we're just putting that along into what you already know with your rhythms. So I'm going to do one more decrescendo or one more expressive marking in my music. I'll make that my decrescendo. And I think I'll do the opposite where it gets softer at the end. One more time. Can you do this with me? And why don't we do it with our beat underneath? So we'll speak the rhythm when we'll clap the beat. 1, 2, ready, go. Ta, ta, to. Ta, ti, ti, to. Ta, 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 ti, 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 to. Did you guys get softer? Then notice we're not getting faster or slower with our beat. We're just getting louder and softer if the music tells us to do it. So this week for homework, I want to see your music that you write. And you can write rhythms with your sh, ta, ti, ti, to, or tiki, tiki, whatever you want. You can even write your papaya rhythms. That's ti, ta, ta, right? And I want mostly to see you guys using your crescendo, decrescendo, forte, and piano. Now, after you show me the written music, I also want to hear you say it. Okay, so maybe one person can hold up your paper and then the other person can clap it, or you can put it on the table and just speak over it. But I can't wait to see that. It's going to be really exciting on your class dojo. It's going to make my day. I can't wait to hear from you guys, and I hope that you guys are staying well. I hope you go enjoy that beautiful sunshine out today. See you later. Bye.